Hello, future makers. Welcome to Teacherpreneur. It's said that happy teachers create happy classrooms. If you are that teacher who wants to spread happiness in her class, then make sure you focus on warm up activities. The way you warm up your kids will set the tone for your classroom. Wondering which activities to do as warm up so that the kids enjoy your class? You do not have to worry because in today's video, Teacherpreneur is going to share some unique warm-up activities that will help you strike a chord with your students in the right manner. Now make sure you watch the video till the end, and now without wasting any more time, let's get started. The first warm-up activity specifically for pre-primary kids is know the poem by its tune. For example, if I just start the class and say, "Hi kids, can you guess which poem am I singing?" If you could guess the poem, then tell us in the comment section below and we'll be waiting for your answers. Wasn't this interesting to do? If you found this interesting, imagine how much the young kids will enjoy doing this activity in the class. Even they are bored, not listening to the teacher sing the same poem again and again. If you add such twists, they might love it, and you never know, someday one of your kids wants to hum a poem, and that would be a great activity for the class. Do give it a shot. The second warm-up activity that you could do with your kids is what's this? For example, I have a popsicle stick, but you cannot call this a popsicle stick. You have to use your creative cap and tell us something that looks like popsicle stick. You will say this and you will pass it on to someone else, and that student can pass it on to anybody in the class. In this way, if 5 or more kids are doing this activity and they would love doing this, and then they could just raise their hand and give their response. Let's start with, this is not a stick. It is actually letter I. This is not a stick. It's actually a sleeping line. This is not a stick. It could actually be small letter L. Unleash that creative side of your kids and let them put their thinking caps on and enjoy this activity. With this activity, they will have the correct concentration and thinking powers that you require to teach them a new concept. And then you can just go on. If you could think of more responses to this is not a stick, then what is it? Then do hit the like button and let us know what you think. The next form of activity that you could do in your classroom is follow the leader. You could make any student the leader for their day, and then the leader is free to do anything in the class and the class has to follow. So he could just scratch his hand, he could just comb his hair, he could just wave his hands, he could just wiggle, he could just shake. Whatever he wants, he can do. And whatever the leader does, the class has to follow. Here, you have to be a silent observer just by standing. You have to observe how much keen interest the kids are taking in the class. The more the kids will enjoy, the more excited they will be for the class. Once you think the excitement is at par to what you wanted, stop this game and say that we will continue some other time. And then start teaching whatever you want to teach. And trust me, this will be a great warm-up that is led by the students and for the students, and you will enjoy this as a teacher. Another warm-up activity in the class could be conversation cube. Here, you have to tell the child to stand in front of the class in a cube. In that cube, whoever stands gets a glass jar full of small colorful balls. And each of the colorful ball will have one word that the child will love to talk about. For example, the ball that I have got has pen written on it. So as a child, I could just say, "Hi friends, I am Kathy and today's topic is pen." So what I think is, big people write with pen. Pen are of different colors, red, black, blue. My personal favorite is red because I have seen all the teachers write with red pen. I cannot wait to grow up and start using a pen. Currently, I am writing with a pencil, but when I get to the 5th grade, I am excited to write with a pen, and so on and so forth. This is a great conversation starter game, specifically for those kids who are introverts. They will know that they can talk about anything, and the topics should be so simple that the kids can naturally talk about it. Don't keep it very complex until the first 2 terms at least. After 2 terms are gone, and now you think the kids are getting comfortable, then you can open. Also, if the kids are not comfortable with English language, Ask them that they can use any other language in the middle for the first term at least. Then gradually you can introduce rules in the class and then take this game to the next level and let all of your class be great public speakers. The next game that will be great for bringing energy back to your class is Heads Up, Thumbs Up. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, kids are gonna enjoy it, and you will also love to enjoy your kids playing this game. One of the child has to come in front of the class. He has to put his heads down and thumbs down. Once he does that, one by one, you could pick the kids who raise their hand to come and befriend this guy. Now, they could either be a good friend and put the thumbs up, or they could be not so good friend and put the thumbs down. The child always has his heads down, so he cannot understand who is their friend and who is not so good friend. This game can be played in two ways. Either you put a timer and let the child guess who is their friend who puts the thumbs up, or you could put a timer in the class and let random kids come and do thumbs up and thumbs down, and when the bell rings, if your thumb is up, then the child is the winner. This game could be played in multiple variations and the kids love to play this. Plus their energy is utilized and hence they will remain calm and a positive structure will come to their body movement, after which you can tell them that now that you've played enough of games, let's get back to learn. Trust me, the kids will not only enjoy but always try and cooperate with you after this game. Another warm-up activity that can be done in the class is telephonic message. As a teacher, to warm up your kids, you need their attention. And how will you get this attention? Call any random child and whisper something in their ear. Now, everybody else will wonder what is the teacher telling that particular child, and tell him that he can pass this message to anybody but in the ear because this is a secret message. Then that guy will tell somebody else, and then that girl will say it to somebody else. And at the end, when you think that you have enough attention, stop the game and pick that particular child and tell him, please announce to the class what was the secret message. Now, the message could be exactly what you imagine or could be something else with more permutations and combinations. If it's something else, you could go ahead and explain the importance of giving the right information and the importance of listening. So if the kids learn that listening is so important, they will be a better listener to what you have to say in the class. It's just a game but with a very valuable lesson. So it's important to do it in the class. Another way to warm up your kids is the post-it activity. What you have to do is get different shapes of colorful sticky notes in the class, give them to the kids and ask them to write something that they are thankful for and stick them on your gratefulness chart. You could have one place in the class where all the kids write what they are thankful for and stick it on that wall. So whenever they feel gloomy, they can just go there and see what they are thankful for and instantly have gratitude in their heart. Trust me, gratitude is a very important value, and if you could give that value through this game, why not give it a try? When you give post-its and make it into an activity, the kids are very keen on writing things and sticking it and choosing the correct color and the correct shape for them. And sticky notes are not that expensive. So if you want some links to amazing sticky notes, make sure you check the description box below. So that's it for today's video. Hope you liked today's video. At the end, I would only like to tell you that your positive actions combined with positive thinking results in a successful class. So do not just think of doing these activities. Do it in your classroom and your actions will speak for itself. If you like today's video, do hit the like button. Comment and tell us if you could guess that tune in the start of the video. Share this video with your teacher friends and family and subscribe to Teacherpreneur and press that bell icon to be a part of the Future Makers family. See you soon.